All right, you little fifth graders, it's time to do your favorite thing in the whole world, and that is practice dividing decimals. So, look at this little easy problem here. 23 and 6/10 divided by 8. Pause the video and solve that problem. Pause the video. All right, let's see how bad you did. There's no decimal here in the divisor, so I'll leave that decimal right there where it's supposed to be. And this is where my decimal will be in my answer. Now I just simply divide this problem. Can 8 go into 2? No. Can 8 go into 23? Yes. How many times? 2 times. 2 above the 3. 2 times 8 is 16. Now I have to subtract. I borrow from the 2. The 13, or the 3 becomes a 13. 13 minus 6 is 7. I bring down the 6. 8 goes into 76. How many times? 9 times. 9 times 8 is 72. 6 minus 2 is 4. 7 minus 7 is 0. I cannot have a remainder. You better not have a remainder anything up here. I have to add a 0 and bring it down. 8 goes into 40 5 times. 5 times 8 is 40. There is my 0. My answer, or my quotient, is 2 and 95 hundredths. Do not forget about adding zeros and bring them down until you no longer have a remainder. Sometimes you will have to do that. Now, let's step it up a notch. Now we have 3 and 36 hundredths divided by 3 and 2/10. The first thing I want you to do is give me my new divisor and my new dividend. Pause the video and do that right now. All right. Right here, I have to move the decimal over 1 time. So my new divisor is 32. I moved my decimal once here, so that means I'm going to move my decimal once here. So my new dividend is 33 and 6/10. So now I have to find the facts of 32. Right here. So pause the video and give me all the facts of 32. Pause the video. All right. 32 times 1. 32 times 2. 64 times 3. 96 times 4. 128 times 5. 160 times 6. 192 times 7. 224 times 8. 256 times 9. 288. All right, now I have all the tools I need to solve this problem. Make sure you have all these correct. Pause the video and solve this division problem. Your decimal will be right there. Pause the video. All right, let's see how bad you did. Can 32 go into 3? No. Can 32 go into 33? Yes. How many times? 1 time. 1 times 32 is 32. Subtract. 3 minus 2 is 1. Bring down the 6. 32, can it go into 16? No, it really can't. So 0 times. 0 times 32 is 0. Subtract. 16 minus 0 is 16. I don't have anything left to bring down, so I add a 0, bring it down. 32 goes into 160 how many times? There it is, 5 times. 5 times 32 is 160. 160 minus 160 is 0. my quotient is 1 and 5 hundredths. Easy, easy, easy. Let's step it up a notch. Alright, this time your problem is 1 and 47 hundredths divided by 42 hundredths. This is what it looks like as a division problem. Change it as you move the decimal. Give me my new divisor, my new dividend. Do that right now. Pause the video. Alright, let's see how good you did. In order to get rid of this decimal, I move it over twice. 1, 2. So my new divisor is 42. I moved it twice here. That means I got to move it twice here. 1, 2. So my new dividend is 147. Now I got to find all the facts of 42. Do that now. Pause the video. Alright, 42 times 1, 42, times 2, 84, times 3, 126, times 4, 168, times 5, 210, times 6, 252, times 7, 294, times 8, 336, times 9, 378. So there you have it. Now I have all the tools I need to solve this problem. Solve this problem right now. Pause the video. All right. 42, can it go into 1? No. 42, can it go into 14? No. 42, can it go into 147? Yes. How many times? Well, let's find out. That's too big, so 3 times. So 3 above the 7, 3 times 42 is 126. Now I must subtract. 7 minus 6 is 1. 4 minus 2 is 2. 1 minus 1 is 0. Now, I cannot have a remainder. My decimal is right here because I moved it right there. So my decimal will be in my answer, and I have to add a 0 and bring it down. Can 42 go into 210? Yes, it can. 5 times. 5 times 42 is 210. Subtract 0. My quotient is 3 and 5 tenths. Last practice. 9 and 12 hundredths divided by 1 and 5 tenths. Give me my new divisor and my new dividend. Do that right now. Pause the video. All right, my new divisor. I have to move my decimal over 1 time. So my divisor becomes 15. I moved it 1 time here. That means I'm going to move it 1 time here. So 91 and 2 tenths. Now I have to find all my facts of 15. Do that right now. Pause video. All right. 15 times 1, 15. Times 2, 30. Times 3, 45. Times 4, 60. Times 5, 75. Times 6, 90. Times 7, 105. Times 8, 120. Times 9, 135. So there you have it. Now I have all the tools I need to solve this division problem. Solve this division problem right now. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. Can 15 go into 9? No, it cannot. Can 15 go into 91? Yes, it can. How many times? 6 times. 6 above the 1. My decimal will be right there. 6 times 15 is 90. Subtract. 91 minus 90 is 1. Bring down the 2. Can 15 go into 12? No, it cannot. So 0 times. 0 times 15 is 0. 12 minus 0 is 12. I cannot have a remainder, add a 0, bring it down. Can 15 go into 120? Yes, it can. 8 times. 8 times 15 is 120. 120 minus 120 is 0. 6 and 8 hundredths is your answer. So there you have it. Little 5th graders, that is how you divide decimals. You should be experts now. Now, get to work.